So we have this idea in D&D and Dungeons and Dragons that it's a role-playing game. Tactically, we're taking on the role of a character with a class in a party, and we're looking to solve an adventure or a campaign. And it might be something like exploring a dungeon, it might be resolving a mystery in the realm, or working for a set of nobles on there. Taking it to the next level of role play, what are a couple of ideas of how we can accomplish this on the tabletop and literally have our player character, whatever class, right now I'm currently playing a monk, whatever class, be your literal avatar on the table. Now, for many of us, there's this idea of out-of-character knowledge, where it's you and I as a player playing our character. And while we might see things from their point of view in the moment, we have the knowledge in our brain of what's going on. The rules of the game, maybe you've looked through the monster manual, maybe you know a little bit more tactically than you should based on a previous character on there. It is a little bit challenging really to download yourself into that avatar, download yourself into your player character, and see yourself from that level. A first level fighter has never encountered a dragon. They've heard stories. Maybe one of the nobles or whoever trained them at arms related a story. Maybe some knight fought a dragon years ago, but they've never fought a dragon. So what knowledge would they really have? 10th level fighter? Maybe. 18th level fighter is a warlord and has seen everything. So knowledge as your character evolves. One of the tools that I like to do with role-playing, and D&D 5.0 has kind of dipped into this a little bit, where once you've created, it's an optional rule, but once you've created your character, you can kind of roll some motivations, and based on your alignment and your background, kind of 3 or 4 adventure hooks to give you a little bit of personality, the reason why you're adventuring in the first place on there. And this is a great start. This is really a great start because it's a simulation not only of the rules and the mechanics and tactics, but also of literally playing a construct in the game. I like to write up a small biography for my characters. Now, I tend to play the same type of characters over and over again in various campaigns and incarnations through versions of D&D. So like my monk, Tozen Arias, I've been playing him 5-6 years. My sorcerer, Raziel, I've been playing him 10-11 years. And my red-robed mage, who I guess now in the Forgotten Realms, that would be a Wizard of Thay, but before that it was the red robes in Krynn when I passed the test of the Tower of High Sorcery, Hexius Hexus. I've been playing him forever, beyond forever. So I say that because as these characters evolve in your imagination and how you play, their motivations become the literal stories of why you're playing them. And I find in the very beginning, if you create a little bit of a story, a paragraph or two, or if writing comes natural, if storytelling comes natural, it might be a lot more in-depth. When you create that, start to see the character through that lens and play the character through that lens and the motivations and the interactions between the other NPCs. This will help you, the out-of-character knowledge, you, the actual player sitting there at the table. This will help you download and this will help you assume that avatar on the table. And from there, really pull in that role-playing, that ROLE playing versus ROLL playing.